All right, how's everyone doing? I'm Rich Celenza. Thanks for checking out my channel. So what I want to get into today is basically regarding if you work out really hard and push yourself, things aren't going to go your way. And what I mean by that is a lot of times, if you're somebody who is very intense, who likes to push themselves well beyond what most people are doing, you want to get a certain type of results, high-level performances regarding any type of sport you're doing, or whatever you're doing. I don't care if you're at a gym like this, bodybuilding, powerlifting, doing mainstream sports. If you keep pushing yourselves, you're usually going to hopefully be failing. And that's a good thing. If you keep succeeding at what you're doing, a lot of times that basically means you're not pushing yourself as far as you can go. All right? So I definitely want people to understand when working out or doing any type of exercises, there are going to be limitations. I'm always talking about people, me talking about not wanting people to injure themselves. That's the main importance here. But you have to realize that if you are going to start working out and start wanting to excel, you're going to fail most of the times. That is a good thing. Eventually, hopefully in time, you will conquer that. You'll succeed at a certain type of goal, and you will go beyond that, and beyond that, right? That could go for losing weight, gaining muscle, or whatever else. It could be playing different types of sports. You want to challenge yourself. I don't care if you're playing, whatever type of sport. If you want to get faster, you got to keep challenging yourself, right? And keeping track of that, but don't get discouraged. I talk about this as well. You got to realize sometimes, basically everybody takes a different route, and everybody takes a certain amount of time to get things done, and it's not like everyone else. So if you work out with somebody, say for instance, and they're getting really good results, they have better genetics than you at that point in time, don't get frustrated. What may take them 2 months to do may take you 6 months, but don't think you can't get there. But please, if you want to start getting a certain type of results, you're going to have to keep pushing yourself and pushing yourself. Don't quit on yourself. Also, you got to realize too, if you are working out, right, and you keep accomplishing every single goal you're going after, every time you go work out or every time you're doing something, again, are you really pushing yourself to the point where you can really be? Most likely, I'm telling you, you could push yourself a lot further. Because like I just said, when you're working out and when you're doing anything, right, there is going to also come a time where you plateau. I've talked about this before, because it's not like you say you bench press. I'll just use weightlifting. You may hit you may 135 at the beginning, 185, 225. You may keep working up. Eventually, it's not like you're going to be working up to 1,000 pounds. You are going to flatline eventually. That's going to happen, and that's just a reality. Same with running. You are going to hit a point where you may get faster, hypothetically. Eventually, you're not going to basically surpass a certain speed. Don't get frustrated. I tell people, learn to try different exercises. If you've hit a certain mark in your life with a certain exercises or a certain type of exercise, or whatever it is, go try something new. Challenge yourself somewhere else. And that could go for any type of sport. If you've maxed out on, say, yoga, hypothetically, try some weight training. You did great in weight training, start to do some yoga. You could go do anything. I don't care if it's sports. You want to try racquetball, basketball, football, whatever the case may be. Go try different types of activities. Also, I would recommend swimming. There's a lot of different things you could do in the water that is fun as well. So I'm going to wrap it up there. If you get a chance, check out my podcast, The Rich Celenza Show. WTF are you talking about? I'm also on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook as well. But please, keep challenging yourself. And you know what? Sometimes we challenge ourselves to the level, or we have certain expectations we may never achieve. And don't be frustrated. I always wanted to be 260 pounds, for instance. I got probably around 247, 250. I didn't feel good. The reality was I never made my 260 goal, and that was my goal from when I was a young boy to all the way up to, what would I say? I don't know, early 30s. So that was something I went for, never achieved, but I realized through everything and through it all my different workouts, look what I did achieve. I didn't get so caught up with what I didn't achieve, but sometimes you got to realize, sometimes we do have certain expectations and certain goals that we may not reach, but you got to realize all the things that you did achieve along the way. All right? I'm going to wrap it up there. If you get a chance, subscribe, and if you're traveling, safe travels.